delay. If you are watching the replay, please skip forward a little bit. I gotta let everybody in. Get this turned around and into the holster. Alright, get that up there, and let's refresh YouTube so I can see if there's some comments. Alright, let's gotta mute that. Alright, get everything situated. Maybe. What's going on? There we go. Nope. Okay. Oh, hold up. Sorry, it wants to slip out of the holster. I'm not sure why. The thing's gonna pop right out. I'm not sure what's going on. It wants to be anti-cooperative today. There we go. Alright, well, while we're waiting for some subbies to show up, well, there's Jean. Hey, how's it going? Before I get started, I will just show a couple of cards that have been sitting here. Mary and Kim in Alaska. Hello, Melissa. Have sent goodies for my 500 and 1,000 subbies giveaways. And let me tell you, I had to open this up because Kim in Alaska is like, hey, I made you a card. And sure enough, she's got this beautiful card waiting for me in the box. Poor little guy's been there a while. But, so I opened up the box and I took a sneak peek. And they sent some really good stuff, guys. So I just got to get my subbies up and do some giveaways. But that is the Sebastian from Lavinia. Isn't that just the cutest? It's funny because her note, she's like, Sebastian's not in there. And yes, Mary, I opened it because Kim is like, you know, I sent you a card. So I was like, if she sent a card, maybe Mary did. And look, it's so beautiful, Mary. I love it. This is just... it's really pretty. I wish you guys could see this in person because it looks, yep, she's highlighted with pen and everything on here. There's a lot of details going on. It's really, really pretty. Thank you very much. Oh, Jean says she has a package too. Hi. Let's see, Miss Cindy popped in, and I think I got Melissa, but if not, hello. And Marguerite and Maureen. I don't know, I'm probably reading everybody twice. So the goodie boxes, like I said, when I hit 500, so share, hit that thumbs up and all that good stuff, and we will get, we will have some giveaways. Hello, Miss Nancy. How's everybody doing? I'm kind of excited today. I got... we are going to work with one of my new gel plates. I got the 3-pack in the mail yesterday, and when I ordered it, I knew that this guy right here, this hexagon, is gonna be perfect with this stamp that I got the other day, well, several days ago. Remember, I had showed this one when I first got it, the Beautiful Wing series by Pink Ink Designs, and you can pick this up at the Fairy Stampers. Yes, Nancy, I got your package, and I am almost done. I've got to, I got my sample card already, and I'm working on it. It's exciting. So I've got another little project going, but yeah, that came in today. All right, and Gloria, hello. Ooh, I'm so glad you're feeling good after your second shot. Ooh, Nancy got her first shot today. Everybody being healthy and safe out there. Hi, Jen. Okay, so we're gonna, very basic with the gel plate. I just love the shape, of course. It's gonna go great with the bees. So what I've done is I've pulled some colors of the yellow orangey family, and we're gonna ink it up and stamp it, and then we're gonna stamp our bee right over the top. So I took a regular sheet of paper and I cut it in half the long ways, so then when we're all done, I can trim it down to a 5x7 card. So this one's actually going to be a little bit bigger. Jen says she got her second shot yesterday and she's so incredibly tired today. I've heard that, and I've heard aches and pains and different symptoms for everybody. And Kim, she's got her second shot and felt bad for 2 or 3 days. Ugh. Well, hopefully it'll keep you safe now that you have it. This is so great. So I'm just going to take a little stamp block to use it basically just like a stamp. It's going to be so nice because we can see through it and get it stamped on there. Okay. And I also want to see, I haven't done this yet, but I was like, you know, they use scrapers and weird stuff, but I'm going to see about putting some texture in with an embossing folder. So not all of them are going to be plain. We'll put some textures in. But let's see. I'm just going to ink this up. Okay. Ooh, look at that. You can do all sorts of different stuff. You can mist it with water. Okay. We'll see about lifting out some bees. And there's 2 sides to your plate. There's an indent and then like a stamp side. And that's what I'm going to use, is I'm going to use the raised side. And I'm just going to put those on there. Gently on. Take them off. Ooh, that's interesting. And then I'm going to stamp. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it did. It picked up some stuff. It's gonna be neat. And we're just gonna set that down. And peel it. It's not perfect. I think it would have been better if I hadn't squirted it, but you can see the bees in there. That is super cool. And if you have scrap paper handy, okay, you could even see if you could get some fun stuff off of your, so not so much from this side. So we'll just clean that with a nice big towel. Let's see, we've got an orange one. Let's do a yellow one. And look, we don't need a brayer or anything. We're just inking it up like it's a big stamp. This one, I'm going to do solid. And I'm just going to line it up with the other piece. Just like that. Haha. Ooh, isn't that nice? And then I've got a little bit left here, so I'm just going to come over to this side. Put that right there. Oh my goodness. And I just got these gel plates off of Amazon. Gel Press has a little storefront there. And I was checking out all their gel plates. Okay. And then we'll clean that up with some ink smooshing, so that's not wasted ink. Let's go with this spiced marmalade. Yeah, spiced marmalade. And then we had the guppy and the slippery when wet from Simon's Hurley's line. You can use whatever you have. Oranges. I mean, you can do this in color with reds and blues and purples. How fun would that be? Okay, so we're going to give this one some texture. We're going to use the stamp side, the raised up side. We're going to get that in there. Let that come up. And see what happens. And this is what's great, is you can see through it, so you can just kind of line it up in there. And peel. Oh, look at that one. That one stamped out so nice. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's give that a little cleaning, and you can see, yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff. Ripe persimmon. It's kind of more of a reddy color. Let's do this one with some splashies on it, just like that. And we're going to put that one right here. Oh, look at that. That one was a nice one. Let's do some carved pumpkin. Carved pumpkin. Move that over so I can actually see it. And then we'll get the roses. And we're going to stamp on that one. And then we're going to put that one right in here. Have a little missed spot in the middle, but that's all right. We'll find something to cover that up. Oh, I think that's turning out really cool though. Okay, let's put, I think we did a little bit of slippery when wet. Let's throw a little guppy in there. Or maybe that was guppy. I don't know. Get some more yellow in there. All right. And let's try the bee one again, since I didn't get such a fabulous one with that one. And we're just gonna, oh, I'm not even in camera. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see if that gets us better. Okay. Gotta do better paying attention. All excited about stamping. Ooh, that would be so fun if they sponsored Stamp Wars. Nancy says she's been in contact with Jelly Arts. Woo-hoo. They have some great stuff. Okay, I'm just going to stamp that guy right there. Oh, look at that. That looks so much better. But still, super, super fun. And then get one more color in there. I'm going to do this one again, just because. And I don't need to ink the whole thing, because we're just going to do this little corner, this little bit. Look at that. That's done. That's our background. And you could do a full sheet, and then you can cut these down to whatever size you need. How fabulous is that? Do a little bit of squirty squirt, and get my little cleanup paper. Woohoo! All right. Dry that off. Okay. I do want to take just a quick second and put this away, just because I don't need it to get all fuzzy. Knowing me, I would have it all kinds of fuzzy. They are a woman-owned company based out of Philadelphia, so if you guys want to send them request emails, it might help. That is a really great idea. Okay, so I've got that put away. And these are a nice little clamshell that they come in. I'm not sure if I'll keep these in this, but I might find something a little bit more compact for them. But they do come in different shapes. I did get the hexagon with the oval and the rectangle, and then the square, triangle, and circle. And this circle is 3-inch. All of these they labeled as 3-inch. So, cute little size. Can't wait to do some more fun with that. All right, so now that we have our background, I want to spruce it up a little bit more. We're going to use the same colors, but we're going to pop in some of the little honeycombs. So I'm going to go and just put them in there. Just willy-nilly, pick a color, stamp over. My willy-nilly is turning into getting the corner bits. Okay, we're going to change that up and go with this one. Because, oops, I love that color. And again, you can see through this, so you could actually line up more of that. And they don't have to be perfect. You know, this is kind of like a little collage-y. But if you make a boo-boo, like that one was a really bad one, you can just stamp right over it. Look at that. Okay. You can kind of connect them up again. Just like so. You could bring in new colors if you want, but you don't have to. You just use what you pull out. All right, and one more right there, I think. Or there. There we go. So there's that. Clean this off. Doesn't that look fun? So easy peasy. No brayer, no nothing, just ink pad. Use it like a stamp, but then you can add texture with the raised side of your embossing plates. I just think that is fabulous. You can do that. All right, now I want good coverage. So I'm gonna pull out Misty Moo here, if I can get a hold of her. Got a new stand for my supplies down there, and it was kind of sticking. So I'm gonna pull out my Misty. Okay. Get that out of there. We're gonna put this in there so that if I have to re-stamp, it's gonna go right back in the corner. Okay. Put my big magnet on there. And then I'm gonna grab this big, beautiful bee. Aw, sorry you had to go through that with a bad plate. Yeah, all of mine, I think, are the gel brand, J-E-L Press. So this is where the fun comes. So we have our 5x7, okay? And we can have our bee going this way, or we can have our bee going this way. And I'm thinking I'm gonna want him like this, because he's got those wings that stamp extra. So I'm gonna turn him like this and kind of decide, I think it's gonna go right there. Okay, so we're gonna just have that just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna close that up and grab it. Okay, and now we're just gonna grab some black ink. I'm gonna use my Memento because I'm not gonna get this wet again, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just gonna ink him up. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Deborah. Okay. Catch up on one. Oh, that's a good idea. Colored pencil 10. Okay. I'm going to be... I don't want to push too hard, because if you push too hard, you're going to blow out these fine lines in the legs. Okay. So we're going to just do nice even pressure. If you've got your little hockey puck or something, you know, just nice even pressure. Okay. We're going to gently lift, and we can see we did not get that spot right there. So we'll push down right there. And this is where your stamp positioner comes in handy. And there's all kinds. There's Tim Holtz, which you got to order out of country. Unless you can find it in the marketplace, which I did. Stampin' Up! Has them. Also, I think Blue Knight... Does Blue Knight still have them? Blue Knight rubber stamps? They had one that looked pretty good. Yes, this bee, when I saw it on the fairy hug stamper, fairy stamper hugs. Oh, I'm so bad with names. You can Google, or not Google, but you can go into their shop by designers, and it's Pink Ink Designs, and they have several beautiful designs. I had like 5 of them in my cart, and I had to dwindle it down to 1. Okay, and see how it's nicely picking up color. This area on the outer side is beautiful. I want to focus right here in the middle, because these lines are just gorgeous. It's right here in the middle that is kind of meh. So we're just going to add our ink right to the middle. Okay. And I am going to wipe it right off those little leggies. I don't want to add any more to the leggies, because they already look so wonderful. Okay. So then we're going to close it up. Now I'm going to focus right where those bad spots were. Right there and right there. We're going to lift. Gotta love a stamp positioner. Sorry, I keep smacking the light. But it filled in so much better. So much better. Okay. So there's that lovely bit. Okay. So technically, this part's all done. That's ready to go on a card. But what I want to do is make some fun wings. So we're going to pop this out. Okay. Pop that out. Just look at that. That's so wonderful. Okay. Get my cover plate. I've lost you. There you are. Cover that up so it doesn't get all hairy and gross. Now for the wings, you could do so many things with the wings, because they give you that ability to stamp them on something different. And that is exactly what we're going to do. I have some tissue paper. You can use tissue paper from the dollar store for wrapping presents. You know, you go buy a pack of the white stuff. I'm using the Ideology. So we've got a little bit of tissue down, and I'm thinking we're going to do like a blue wing tone, but I don't want it very bright. I kind of just want it like see-through. Okay, so I've got clear skies. Any light blue will probably do. A little bit of water. And I just kind of want to tint the paper. And with tissue paper, you want to be gentle at the same time as get your color in there because it could rip. That one would fit right in there. Okay, get a little bit more color down. Of course, you could pull the color right out of the re-inker. Okay, get that on there. With tissue paper, you can tint it any color you want. That's the most fabulous thing about it. Give myself a little bit extra room. Come on, we need you to spread. Be happy on the paper. Maybe. Okay, and then we do want this to dry. So I'm going to get my little dryer out. Okay. Where's my mute? I'm going to put you guys on mute for a second. You guys can't hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Is that better? I don't know what's going on. Nothing still? No sound. No sound. June can hear me. Turn your mute. That is weird. Okay, so remind me never to mute the program again. Because I don't know. Yeah, I didn't touch it after you guys said we could hear. That is so weird. Okay. Behind in comments. Okay. Here, let me do this. Sound is working. Sound is working. Question mark. Sound is on. Okay. Did I just go? Don't touch it. Hi, Jonah. Okay, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, so back to this. I do apologize. I was saying that these turned out really cool. It was hard to heat them from the back, but I was able to get a little bit of heat on the back. And we did a wash of blue on the tissue paper and then stamped with the same blue and then put in whatever kind of embossing powder you want. This one is an old one, stamping stuff with some holographic-y stuff in there, or glitter, whatever's. And then we have our little wings. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? We'll get those on there, but before we do that, we need to cut our panel down to size. Okay, I'll have to double check when I turn off the sound. Okay, so this is our card front. We have the 5x7. Okay, so get our chop. 5x7. And this one doesn't go out to 7. That's okay. We're gonna eyeball it. And just make sure, I want it just a hair smaller. Try that. Make sure that this is going to fit this way. And I've got a nice little border. Okay. And now 5. Take a little bit off of the bottom. And a little off the top. A little bit more, because we need a border. A little bit more. All right, and there's that. Got a nice little border on there. Get our little card going. It's a little off-center, but I don't need to be perfect, right? Not afraid of color. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, we made the background with a gel plate, a hexagon gel plate. And I will show that in just a minute. I'll go over the little bitty details. Get our little glue on there. Try not to glue it to everything else though. Man. Okay. Get that on there. Looks good. Okay. Now with these little guys, there's our little wings. Nope. Figure out which way we want those wings. There we go. And I'm thinking we can just attach it with a little bit of glue so that they do some flapping. Or we could even use a no, I think glue would just be fine. But I'm going to use my fine tip. And I'm going to go up just a wee bit. Okay. And get that little guy right in there. Just like so. Got some goo in there. I'm gonna have to clean that out. Ooh, no, don't stick there. And there's our little bee. Look at that. Sweet. I love those wings. But if you're worried about them going through the mail, you could just glue them all the way down. And when you do, it's going to just add a different kind of detail. I would probably just follow the veining and put glue there, because it really made this part of the bee stand out. So it might be something to experiment with when you're going to glue down your tissue wings. But for this card, we used the Beautiful Wings series from Pink Ink Designs. And I got this from the Fairy Hugs Stampers. I will have to come back here and look. Recollections. No. Where did I get you? Wrong bin. The Fairy Stamper. I think they're Fairy Stamper is the website, and then Fairy Hugs is their designs, and then they have other companies. And if you look under their other companies, Pink Ink is where you'll find this beauty right there. And then we used the gel press. This little guy right here, we used it as a stamp. We took and inked it up with our little inkers, our big inkers, straight down. And then we took embossing folders, and you want the raised edge, the stamped edge. And you just pick up some of that color, and we were able to bring in some fun little designs in there. And we didn't do it to all of them, just a couple. I wish we could see this one. That one was the wood one. That one was really pretty. But you could definitely stamp your bee and emboss your bee as well, and it would be shiny and beautiful to go with the wings. And you could stamp your wings on regular paper, or you can even stamp them right next to it. You don't even have to do a second layer for your wings. That's just another little option. But yeah, super easy card. And if you do this background on a full sheet of paper, you can easily make multiple cards. Because even if I cut it like this, that would be a cute little panel too. So lots of options with that. Super cute. You guys have any questions? But I'm really excited that now I can use my embossing folders for other stuff. More use out of them. Joyce, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, people gotta be careful. I think my son might be allergic to bees. He's only been stung twice in his life. The first time he kind of swelled up, the little area swelled up. The second time swelled up like a balloon. So I need to be careful when he gets stung. And these water-based inks, see how easy they clean up right out of your folders, so they're ready to go for next time. Ta-da! Okay, let me see. You're very welcome, Sandy. Thanks for stopping in, too. Cindy says, read your comments when you ask us if we have any questions. I should, right? Let me go. Oh, I'm such a dork. Okay. Yes, not afraid of color. She says if you coat them with collage medium, it will make them stronger. And she is referring to these beautiful wings. You could coat them on a non-stick surface, like a silicone mat, and it'll dry clear and leave them in pristine. And then Miss Chow popped in too. Hello. Okay. Yeah, my math. Don't mind me. Okay, I was perusing the comments. Oh, that's a good idea, Cindy. She says, run cardstock through the embossing folder and use the cardstock to add texture to the gel plate. Keeps your folder clean. And on top of that, you would have fun colored backgrounds from your plates too. So if you ran this through and then you pulled out the tree, you know, and then use that like a stamp, then you could reuse it on another project too. That's a good tip. I like that, Cindy. Oops. Come on, down a little bit more. I just got my 4-inch circle gel plate. Are those thinner plates? Ooh, I got the circle one too. I will measure for you. Oh no, that's not 4-inch. That one's... Is this the 4-inch? Yeah, this is the 4-inch. Ooh, that sucker is fat. Yeah, These are definitely, come on, release. Thank you. Don't run off. Yeah, they're a wee bit thinner. They're almost, not quite, yeah, pretty close to being about half the thickness. So the 4-inch round is really thick compared to the other. I don't know if that helps you, but it works great. Yeah, works really good. And then you just, and they come, I love this. They come in these nice little clamshells. And you can just store them away. And then the extra acetate. How many gel plates did you purchase? I got the 6-inch round because I'm going to get back into my scrapbooking. Plus, I thought it would be fun, you know, half of it on big cards or whatnot. So I got the 6-inch, the 4-inch, and then the 3-inch packs. So I've got lots of stamping. And I already owned the 5x7 and the 12x12. So I'm set. I'm good to go make lots of jelly goodness. Yeah, it's also fun to slap around. But yeah, I thought the 3-inch would be really good for moons and stuff on cards. I mean, because where is the bee? As I'm piling stuff all over you. Come here, bee. See, that would just be a really good sized moon. Flip that over. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. And this is the 3-inch. I mean, I think that would just make a beautiful moon. And you can add textures and do all sorts of fun stuff. And then leave it as a mask if you wanted. There's a 12x12. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, there is a 12x12 and it's not very heavy. I just stick it right down to my glass mat and ink it and go. It's really wonderful. Jean says, I think you now we need lots of videos from you with these. Yes, I know. They'll be popping in on different cards because this bee background, that one was super easy with the gel plates. And you could do it with the triangles, overlapping circles. It's just going to be great. I love that. All right. Prefer the white one. Blind people. You need to stack them up and take a picture. I can do that. They're so beautiful. Although, this is my 5x7. He's not so pretty. I even left myself a note. Don't stack stuff on top because these are gentle. These are gentle, very delicate. They can be marred and stuff. So you never want to stack anything on top of them. The bee, Miss Joyce, is from Pink Ink Designs. BEE-Utiful Wing Series. You can find it at the Fairy Stamper website. The same that do the fairy hugs. They have a little spot you can go look up the pink ink. Yeah. Cindy says the small ones are cute. They are. Cindy, she purchased the plexiglass for putting the larger gel plates on when using them, so it's easy to move around. That's a good idea too. Yeah, being able to, because they're clear, if you need it in a specific spot, having that plexi plate would definitely allow you to stamp it wherever you wanted. Good ideas, people. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Well, I am going to take some pictures of this little beauty and post it on Instagram, which then shares to my Chat with Sassy Facebook page. So if you want to see some close-up pictures, that will be headed there. And keep an eye out. Make sure that bell is on. I have some videos that I'm working on, so hopefully I gotta get my booty off the lazy couch and make some videos and put out some stuff so we can get our subbies up, so we can have some fun giveaways. I thank you all for coming, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.